Hey, in the meantime, President-elect opting to put his Thanksgiving message on social media rather than a traditional news conference. Ari Fleischer, former press secretary of George W. Bush, joins us. And Ari, Donald Trump already changing the way the White House, and he's president-elect, but certainly changing the way they communicate with Main Street, bypassing the media. How far do you think this is going to go?
It's going to go far. You know, Donald Trump is just warming up, I think. And if you look at what he's done, he goes through the mainstream media. He did interviews with the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, and 60 Minutes. But as you've seen in the couple of videos that he's released, he also understands the power of going around the media. And time and technology change everything and give presidents more tools to go around the media. And Donald Trump understands that, and he's going to do, I predict, a lot more of it.
Well, the media really complained bitterly toward the end of the campaign. They didn't have access to Donald Trump. He wouldn't sit down with them. Of course, they didn't make those same complaints when Hillary, had went months without communicating with him. But be that as it may, there's been a serious battle between the mainstream media and Donald Trump. We saw it play out this week when he called up a lot of TV honchos to Trump Tower and his visit to the New York Times. Is this an extension of that battle, or is this just a technology revolution? It's
both. You see, the technology is in place. Barack Obama was the first one really to go around the White House mainstream media, and the White House is a last bastion of the mainstream media. They dominate the White House briefing room and all things White House. Donald Trump is following what Barack Obama did to go around it. But what Donald Trump has the power to do that nobody's had before is take on the press directly. I've never seen a Republican do it with the strength and with the effectiveness of Donald Trump, and Democrats don't try because the press doesn't give them the same trouble that they give Republicans. And so Donald Trump's going to break all the rules. And Charles, I predict to you we are going to watch a clash between Donald Trump and the press. It's just in the first stages of it now, and the press is not going to be happy, and we're going to see a tremendous strife between Donald Trump and the press.
It seems one of the angles the press is going to take, and I listened to Jeff Zucker over the last couple of days saying that, well, the press represents the people. In other words, if you don't speak to the press and if you don't accept they're being tough on you as the president, then you're actually denying the people of America a voice. Will that help them at all?
What the media has got to understand is that they are in decline because of the quality of their coverage, because they are perceived as being unfair and biased. You know, when the Gallup poll reports that the public trust in the press is at a record low, the press has to take that seriously. It's independents, it's Republicans, it's many Democrats. And what the press says instead is we're going to ignore all the evidence we have that people don't trust us, and we're going to get even more aggressive against Donald Trump.
Yeah, according to Gallup,
that'll make liberals happy, but nobody else.
Yeah, according to Gallup, only Congress has a lower approval rating than the press. I want to show another example of President-elect using social media to get his message out. Trump tweeting this on Thanksgiving night. I'm working hard, even on Thanksgiving, trying to get Carrier AC Company to stay in the U.S., Indiana. Making progress, we'll know soon. So he's talking directly to the American people, and by the same token, he is putting pressure on Carrier and the corporate world, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And Donald Trump has more than 10 million followers on Twitter, so he does have the ability to talk directly to the country. And when he does that, the press covers what he tweeted. And so he understands that. That's what's phenomenal about Donald Trump. He gets the fact that he's got these abilities, he's got the relationship to go around the press, and he can fight and take on the press. And that's why it's going to be fascinating to watch him use all these different tools that technology has put in his hands. Wait till he gets the keys to the White House webpage. You know, the Obama White House spent millions of dollars to improve that webpage and make it a place where you could put your own videos up. You know, when I was in office, that would have been called government propaganda because there was no platform to get the news directly to the country. Technology's changed everything, and Donald Trump and ongoing changes in technology are going to make it even harder for the reporters to do what they traditionally have done.
All right, Ari, thank you very much. Really appreciate your time and expertise this morning.